Sports Zone starts now.
Kobe's an NBA player.
Well, there you have it, folks. If you haven't heard by now, we recruited walk-on Ben Sternberg to let you know Mizzou's own Kobe Brown is in the NBA. The LA Clippers drafted Brown with the final pick in the first round last night, number 30 overall, and that makes Kobe just the 16th former Tiger to get picked up in the first round of the NBA draft. He's also the 11th MU alum to get drafted just since 2000, so he's joining a rich history. The 6'8" forward worked out for 12 NBA teams before the draft, but says the Clippers really just stood out. It was the best workout he had through the entire process. He's joining some stars on that squad too, and Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, great guys to learn from. Brown will also be coached by Mexico, Missouri's own Tyronn Lue, not to mention former Tiger hoop standout Larry Drew as an assistant for LA. It's like it was meant to be with all those Missouri connections for Brown. We got to actually chat with him last night right after he got drafted. He says going in the first round was a dream come true.
I came in, I know my drafts had me like, I don't look at I think my friends told me like 40 something or something like that or whatever. But, my agents always believe, like even before the first workout, before I even, signed with them, they were telling me that, there's a chance I could be in the first round, early second round. I thought they were crazy, because, I didn't think I'd be here, to be honest.
Sometimes everyone doesn't come gift wrapped as a potential number one, number two pick in a draft. And young people have to know that there are signs of development, signs of getting better. And sometimes you have to go through a storm to get to the sunshine. And last night it was a sunny day in Huntsville.
Fellow Mizzou star Hodges did not hear his name called in the draft last night, but he did sign on with the team after. Hodges got a two-way contract with the Lakers, so two former Tigers going to be out there in Los Angeles. The 24-year-old was only in Como for a season, but did make quite an impact. His 91 steals set a new program record and actually ranked 6th all-time in the SEC. Disappointing that Hodges obviously didn't get called in the big show last night, but Gates says he's still very proud.
I think the entire world, when you look at the business model of the NBA, they get to check off another part of the international, map, the British Virgin Islands. And Hodges could have been the first draftee from there, but that doesn't mean yesterday was a fluke or a fail. I think he has to continue to grow, be prepared for the journey, learn. Listen, have his eyes wide open, and be prepared when his number called.
Coach Gates also talked about his new Tiger Hoop squad. It's just about time to turn the attention to them now. Gates and company managed to bring in quite a few new faces in this offseason and quite a bit of height as well. The tallest player on this roster is now 7'5". That's Oral Roberts transfer Connor Vanover, you're seeing right there on your screen. He brought in a couple talented guards as well in Caleb Grew and Tamar Bates, also a couple talented forwards. He says, though, he's excited about all the new talent. There will also be some familiar faces out there with them. Sean East is back, so is Noah Carter, Nick Honor, Aiden Shaw, and more. I asked Gates what he learned from his debut season in Como, and here's what he had to say.
Biggest takeaway, Natalie, I think, is we fell short of some goals. And when you fall short, there's an emotional component you have to withstand. You have to try to revisit those things that allowed the shortness to take place, but see what and how you can overcome them the next season. Right now, we've circled April 6th, April 8th in Phoenix, and that's where we're going to start.
April 6th and April 8th, the final 4 dates, so they're dreaming big to already start this season.
For sure. Yep. Do we need to circle the start of the NBA season?
I think we might. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard,
Natalie
Kobe.
Jones to LA for the opener?
I'm down for it. Sunshine.
Just a thought. Think about it, boss.
I like it.
Yeah. Thanks, Nat.